today, in a few hours from now, it's going to be all about the optics. The opposition will be coming together for a dinner where they're going to send across a message that we stand united right now, as you saw also in fact, all of the posters and banners that have been put outside. Tomorrow is when all of the strategy discussions will take place. Let me take this across to all of my colleagues joining me from the ground. Our National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastava is live from Bengaluru. Maushami Singh, who tracks the Congress very closely, is also joining us live. Sagai Raj, who gets us every update that comes in from Karnataka, is also live with us. Rahul, to you first. Good evening. What do you really think, Rahul, should be the biggest positive takeaway for the opposition from this two-day meet? What do you think should be the one decision that they take irrespective of what strategy is discussed?
Good evening, Akshita. I think the second meeting with a larger number of parties participating is a sign of political determination and perhaps the pressure these political parties are facing because of the BJP juggernaut. I think what the most defining element after Patna is this large hoarding which has been put up outside the venue of the meeting, a hotel in Bengaluru. Starting from Mallikarjun Kharge, you have Sonia Gandhi. Let me explain every one element of it. See, the meeting being held in Bangalore after initial hesitation by people like Mamata Banerjee, that why should we meet in a Congress-ruled state, because the signal will be that the Congress is the leader of the pack. So they went and met in Patna in JP's land. But now they are meeting in Congress-ruled Bangalore, which is being showcased. Now that's a positive. Sonia Gandhi, who is supposed to have a greater political weight than even Rahul Gandhi, because Mamata Banerjee and others listen to her much better. Then you have Nitish Kumar and Lalu Prasad Yadav, one-time rivals, now allies together on the same page. Mamata Banerjee is there, and if the camera can pan across, you have across the opposition parties meet United We Stand. We have Sitaram Yechuri of the CPM and D. Raja of the CPI. These are rivals in Bengal. They are rivals in Congress, and left are rivals in Kerala. The fact is that they may be different and against each other locally, but for a national level, they are planning to come together. You have got PDP and you have got Omar Abdullah and Farooq Abdullah together. I think this banner is a telling sign. Now, beyond that, I think the very idea to get what I call the low-hanging fruit, a template that's United We Stand, is very critical. There are differences, but they can't be sorted out in one day. The broad contours could well be on how to fight the BJP and what issues to fight the BJP. The second could be a forward movement in terms of creating certain subcommittees to show that the public that we are together, and also to thrash out the differences instead of being out in big meetings like this. People who can meet behind the scenes, thrash out differences on, say, for example, where to hold the next meetings, what should the campaign material be, how to campaign in which specific state. I think the bigger elements will come later, but the low-hanging fruit, a template of unity, can be constructed from here, and I think that's one big positive element. And second, I think Congress emerging as the unstated pivot of opposition unity index, I think that's one of the bigger takeaways of this meeting. And also, Congress being accommodative, moving back a little on the Delhi ordinance to accommodate Arvind Kejriwal and getting him on this hoarding behind me is another positive.
All right, so those are some positives that they'll want to build on in today's meet as well as tomorrow's huddle. Rahul, stay with me. I want to take that aspect of what you mentioned about the Congress forward with Maushami as well. Has there been a step back, Maushami? Has the Congress realized that, look, there may be some regional parties who are apprehensive about our presence, who believe that the Congress is going to be the face of this united opposition, so they're kind of stepping back?
See, Akshita, the underlying fact is that the Congress has come to terms with the fact that they need a coalition of alliances, and that's why you see there are so many sirens blaring, lots of VVIP cars, perhaps another VVIP about to enter. I think it might be Uddhav Thackeray. All the rest have arrived, MK Stalin coming in. So the Congress knows that this is not about having similar ideologies, it's having about a similar purpose. In fact, a similar aim. And that's a lesson perhaps Sharad Pawar had taught Rahul Gandhi when he hammered on that Savarkar issue, and Uddhav Sena was falling apart away from the Congress. And the Congress now talking about the common terms of agreement, and that's why, you know, this meeting is going to be a very decisive one, because not only will you see a blueprint as far as the action plan is concerned, but how it's going to be implemented on ground zero. Also, perhaps the faces that you see here, there could be some faces who could be conveners and organizers and strategists, a core team for seat sharing. Which VVIP is this? Let's have a look. And perhaps one of the Karnataka ministers, right here, Siddaramaiah, right here, sir. Namaskara. There, he's made several errands there, Akshata, to Taj and out. Perhaps rolling out the red carpet for opposition leaders, like we saw Nitish Kumar doing at Patna Airport, where he went in person to receive Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, and went in person to meet each and every leader. So Congress is playing host. It will have to show a bigger heart.